Hey guys, Jeff Cook here. I've helped hundreds of buyers through the years to buy homes. Today I want to give you the top 3 mistakes I see people make whenever they're buying investment property in real estate. Number 1, they don't get a home inspection. They think I know how to fix a house, renovate a house. They think I can see everything. A home inspection is essential because it'll help you identify any hidden problems with the property so you can make an informed decision. Number 2, having a qualified real estate agent, an investor-friendly agent. A good agent will help you find the right property, get a good deal, close the deal, and help you think about things that you may not have thought of on your own. Number 3, hiring a qualified contractor. The worst is whenever you have a contractor and they leave halfway through the job or charge you more than you thought. Having a great contractor makes your life so easy to get that property to the finish line and get it ready for sale. Hey guys, Jeff here. I want to give you 3 more mistakes that people make whenever they buy investment properties. Number 1, the buyers don't have a plan. Before you invest in real estate, you have to have a plan, which will include your goals, your budget, your timeline of events, how you're going to get out of the property or finance the property long term. And number 2, they're not patient in their investment. You have to be patient. You can't expect to get rich quick. You have to wait for the right property to come to you, which leads me to number 3, which is being disciplined. Stick to the plan. Do not get emotional about your investments. And heaven forbid, if you make a mistake, it's okay. Learn from your mistake and don't do it again. Hey Jeff, what is equity? I get that question all the time, and equity is simply the amount of what your home is worth versus what you owe. That gap is called equity, aka if you sold, you would get that amount of net proceeds. And so how do you build equity? Let's say you buy a house, $400,000 house. Over time, that house appreciates and it goes up in value. So the longer you hold that house, the more it becomes worth. At the same time, the more you're paying down how much you owe. So let's say you finance the house, bought it $400, financed $350. Over time, you pay that down to $300. Now your house goes up in value of $500. You now have $200,000 of equity. That right there is the reason the average homeowner is 47 times more wealthy than the average renter. So yeah, a DSCR loan, debt service coverage ratio. Basically what this means is that the property is qualifying for the mortgage more so than you as the borrower. And what's happening here is the income coming from rent is guaranteed to repay the mortgage, assuming the rental amount is higher than your mortgage payment. These do typically have slightly higher interest rates and also a decent sized down payment, but property is the qualifier, not you as the borrower. What are the pros and cons of buying a multi-family investment property? A lot of people start off with a house just like in the game Monopoly, where you get one house, 3-4 houses, then you trade up into a hotel or apartment complex. It's done the same way in real life, and here's why. Whenever you buy that big property, that hotel, that apartment complex, is typically pretty expensive. So the down payment and financing requirements and experience requirements for that are typically higher. Now here are the pros. The pros are all the tenants are on site, one place, one maintenance person, one property manager, all in that direct location. Versus having 50 houses spread out across the city, if you have a 50-unit apartment complex, it's all on one site. It's just a little easier to manage. My recommendation, start with a house, maybe 2 or 3 or 4, and work up into something bigger.